Okay, hi guys. Good morning or good evening. It is Sheree Tarot here today, and the reading today is for Aries. Okay, Aries, I pre-shuffled off screen so we can just go ahead and we can get into it. Okay, universe. Hi, how are you, universe? I hope you're having an abundant day today, universe. What is the message for Aries? I ask that this reading be clear and let this reading be accurate, please. Give me one card, please. Thank you. Okay, so let's see, Aries, what we got for you today. Hold on, let me fix this. Okay, there you go. And give me one more, please. Thank you. All right, so Aries, we do have a lot of reversals here, but we gonna break it down, okay? So, thank you, universe. So we got the Hierophant, we got the Magician in reverse, we got the Page of Wands in reverse, we got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, we got the Seven of Cups in reverse, we got the Page of Cups in reverse, we got the Five of Swords, and then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands in reverse, okay? So what I'm getting overall from your reading right now, Aries, even though I haven't started it, I feel a sense of disappointment. Okay, I feel a sense of that you have been going through like many battles, and you feel as though these battles have been whooping you. Okay, I'm feeling like you have been going through things like boom, like back to back, you know what I mean? But with the Hierophant right here, there is a sense for you to look at I want to say people and like your options in a higher light, okay? Because with the Seven of Cups, you could feel like you have a tendency of options coming towards you that do not benefit you, okay? You might feel like you always are running across people who they're like the same person in different bodies. That's what I'm really getting right now, Aries. And there's a need for you to look at these options and look at the things around you in a higher light. Don't look at them and deem them as what they are because of what you can see, if that makes sense. Try to look at it on a more spiritual aspect, Aries, and look deeper into the meaning of things and behind people, if that makes sense, okay? I feel like you keep running across the same person in different bodies, okay? And there's a need for you to look higher and above that, okay? Why does this person keep returning to me in different bodies, okay? Ask yourself that. With the Magician in reverse, there could be some blockages. There could be some things that are holding you up. Maybe it's your situations, or maybe it's simply you, okay? Maybe it's you not setting your intentions clear, or you feeling very confused to the point where you feel like you cannot set your intentions clear, Aries, okay? This might have a lot to do with your finances in as far as you, okay? You might feel as though that you cannot set your intentions clear because there's so much going on around you. There's so much chaos going on around you that you don't really have time to sit down and actually set your intentions, or you don't have time to actually sit here and focus on yourself, and that is what is causing blockages. You feeling like you do not have time to actually take care of the things that you need to take care of, okay? With the Page of Wands, something was not moving forward, or there was something that you were engaging in, but it led you to feel very defeated, okay? It might have been some sort of battle, or just a sudden burst of chaos energy, okay, that led you to feel very defeated, and it kind of stopped you in your tracks. With that Page of Wands, you felt like you couldn't move forward anymore because it was too much of a hassle for you to take on, okay? There with the the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Being very codependent, but at the same time being very codependent but yet very impulsive, okay? So it's like you need people, or you might have a tendency to latch on to people, Aries, but at the same time you do this off of impulse, okay? So you do this just off of the heat of the moment, or the spare of the moment, where you're like, oh, okay, let me go and do this and that with this person, but yet it's just the heat of the moment, okay? And it stems from you possibly having abandonment issues where you feel as though you have to latch on people very, very quickly before that person decides to leave you. That's what I'm really getting, okay? There is something though, because I just pulled a star card. There is something that you are hoping for and wishing for, okay? It's something that has not been brought into reality yet. It is very much so in your mental state, okay? So there's something that you keep on replaying and thinking and, all of that, but it has not yet came into reality. Clarify the hair font. Also, too, with these people that are coming into your life, or these people that have been coming into your life with these options, I feel like there's a need for you to definitely look at this as a lesson, okay? And drop the burden of feeling like, dang, I keep meeting the same person. You might keep meeting the person that doesn't want a commitment, or you keep meeting the same person who is very toxic, or you keep meeting, you just keep meeting the same person in a different body, okay? And with this hair font, this 10 of Wands clarifying this hair font, it's time for you to drop that burden, okay, and look at stuff in a different light, okay? As far as your finances, you feel really, really down, Aries, okay? You feel like you can't catch a break as far as your finances. You might feel like it's one thing after another, and you might feel very much so just you might feel very much so beat down right now as far as your finances. And your finances are taking a toll on how you feel emotionally, okay? Clarify the Magician in reverse. Oh, give me one card. I just asked for one. One card, please. Thank you. Okay. So we got the World. There's a cycle that you keep on continuing. Okay, there's a cycle that you keep on continuing. Maybe it's the fact that like I said, there's so much going on where you feel like you don't have enough time for yourself, or you don't have enough time to focus on what you're trying to focus on. Or maybe it's a cycle when it comes to love. You keep picking the same partner and you need to make a decision with that. Are you going to continue to stay in this cycle? And I feel like you're staying in this cycle longer than you're aware of, because you're not really paying attention to it, okay? You're paying attention too much, Aries, to the background chatter, and you're not really paying attention to you and being in the present moment. You're trying to see everything else, and there's a need for you to declutter your mind, okay? Get out of that mindset, okay? Somebody also could be too playing tricks on your mind also, okay? They could pop up one minute and say that they want love or something serious with you, and then go ghost the next minute, and then you don't hear nothing from them. But it's because you keep on letting them back in. That's why this keeps happening, okay? So there was something in the past, like I said, a sudden, burst of chaos, okay? And it made you stop in your tracks. Now you are slowly moving forward. You are slowly trying to get your groove back. And I feel like it has a lot to do with the fact that, I don't know. I feel like it has a lot to do with the fact of you simply feeling like, okay, if I sit here any longer, then the longer I sit here, the longer of a chance that I do not have the upper hand in this situation. Do I let this situation consume me, or do I just slowly start picking myself back up? You will start working on too, also, Aries. You will start working on being very becoming less detached, okay, where you feel as though you don't have to latch on people too quick. You'll start working towards that, where you feel as though you don't have to latch on to somebody very quickly, so they don't jump up and leave you, or whatever the case may be. And you'll definitely start with the Queen of Cups, you'll definitely start pouring into yourself, okay? And you'll be very certain that what you used to do in the past, you're no longer doing anymore, and it was toxic. You'll recognize it and see that it was toxic, and you'll start to analyze what you were doing when it comes to people. You latching on to them very quickly because you're scared that they're gonna leave, and you'll start realizing that. Clarify the 7 of Cups in reverse. 7 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so these options, these people that are the same in different bodies, they are not working. And you want to know why they're not working is because the divine keeps on bringing the same person back to you in different bodies to see how well you have understood the lesson. Do you understand the lesson enough for her to move you up, to elevate you into a new phase? Or are you so content and you're so amused by this past person or these past people that keep coming back and they're the same to the point where you don't want to move forward? It's really up to you at this point, Aries. Okay, do you want to continue to keep running across the same person, or do you want to recognize it and stop running from it and be like, okay, this is the same person, I'm not doing this no more? Okay, I want to be happy. I want to move to calmer waters as far as in that situation. And you can honestly sit there and say what's not working out for you. Sometimes people have a hard time actually seeing what's not working out for them in life. You know how some people say, oh, don't give up. Sometimes you need to. Yeah, sometimes people don't say that enough. Sometimes you definitely need to give up and try a different route. Okay? I'm not saying, oh, one time failed, that's it, you done, you moved on to something new. No, I'm saying sometimes a person will sit there and drill a hole into the same situation looking for a different outcome, and it keeps coming out the same way. But they not trying to recognize the divine is stopping them each time to tell them this is not the way for you. That person is just so ambitious and trying to go and it's like you putting all your energy into you putting all your energy into something that the divine is blocking you from for a reason. It's not that she don't want you to succeed or she don't want you to be happy in love. No, the divine is saying you're going about it all the wrong way. She admires your ambitiousness, and she admires all of that, your bravery, your courage. But at the same time, you have to know when enough is enough and say, okay, hey, these are signs from the divine. Let me take a step back and let me reroute. You know what I mean? Don't just keep on going and going when the divine is really trying to say stop. Okay? So your Page of Pentacles in reverse is clarified by the Chariot and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so you will be moving away from what's that word? Is it scarcity? Yeah, scarcity in your finances. Okay, things being very high and low with your finances. Okay, and as you do so too, I just want to say this, Aries, be mindful of people being very greedy. Okay, people being very greedy, especially your love partners. Be mindful of the new connections you make when your finances become a lot better. Pay attention to them. Pay attention to how many conversations you have involving money. Because listen, that'll tell you something. There's a such thing. You know what? I like Judge Mathis. And Judge Mathis tends to always say dry begging. Okay? Pay attention to conversations when your finances get right, Aries, and somebody is sitting there dry begging with you, okay? Be mindful of that now, okay? Don't get wrapped into that. Be wise, okay? Clarify the Five of Swords. I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but definitely dry begging, okay? Somebody could have been dry begging in the past. I don't know. With the Five of Swords being clarified by the Empress, okay? So what has dimmed your light or stopped you or made you look at yourself as less than? But I mean, even if it did make you feel that way, where it made you feel less than, you're still moving forward with that Knight of Pentacles. You're still slowly but surely moving forward. So it's okay if you felt that way at that time, but you won't be feeling that way anymore. Okay? Because with that Nine of Cups, emotionally fulfilled, you know what I mean? You're going to be okay. Okay? Clarify the Seven of, Justice. This impulse energy and you walking away and you improving on you latching on to people and basically you working on your abandonment issues will bring justice. It will bring fairness. Okay? But in order for that fairness to come, you have to see and realize that you need to stop latching on to people so quick, Aries, and stop, you know what I mean, chasing people down in fearfulness that they are going to leave you. Okay, you have to stop with that mentality, because justice is here, but it's only here if you improve that, okay, and if you work on that. But that is the message that I have for you, Aries. Until next time, bye.